game in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with their opponents. Here's Richie James on the return.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Solid return.
I thought you was up to gone.
They'll start at the 32.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up.
They already
the training staff works on him. We'll step aside and be right back. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, Maddox, good shit. Oh.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's James.
There you go, Jake. Hell no.
Still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Their own 37-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick-6. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there. It's a 1st down.
They're going to fix the defense in here.
Receivers that not only looks like a running back,
like, the coverage is broken. Man coverage, if you try to run man coverage, you will get fucked up.
Just over 800 yards
and then zone, you can't press. You can't press on nothing.
And now with the departure of Emmanuel Sanders, that should give him even more looks. Look for him to catch the ball downfield and also take it out of the backfield.
Damn, I tried to hit stick you, and I hit you fucking lineman low.
On first down.
Next receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Don't you start that shit.
It's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as
Watch
this one
Stevie.
progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Garoppolo, quick throw out to Ayuk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because he's going to throw it quick on that RPO. He's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
See, that's what's crazy, though, is I play cover 2 press and underneath, and it was still open.
Play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Here's Mostert. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. One more time in Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an
Was I playing fucking leapfrog? You shitting again, boy?
Good. So these teams match touchdowns
It
in the
ain't
first
funny.
quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
He's sitting here grunting, grinning at me.
7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Uh-huh.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I can't sign nobody. You wouldn't have been able to sign nobody anyway, 7, because I want to try to re-sign somebody. The Eagles are negative 30 in cap before releasing Carson. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
You go back to the second round of the draft, and when Jalen Hurts' name was called, a lot of Philadelphia fans weren't extremely happy about it. But when you see his ability, he can be mobile and make plays out of the pocket, but he's got a much better arm and much more accurate than what people think. Remember, he was raised by his father in the game of football. His dad was his high school coach. This kid is a true gym rat, and he's going to get better.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. The ball popped in the
I need
air,
Jalen Mills to get that, dog. He got a breakout this game.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Hurts. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
I couldn't quite hear, but I can imagine there was a big look out to the quarterback as Nick Bosa got to him yet again for another sack. The 2019 Defensive Rookie of the Year, he continues to make an impact now, and I expect that for seasons to come. Not only is he a great player himself, because of his work, because of his excellent play, he makes everyone else in that defensive line that much better too.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Jason Verrett brought him down. It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammate's going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Mostert. And a short pickup there down to about
First
the
play
9.
and makes a play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
What's up, Dion?
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. This pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
What's up, dog? Yeah.
They get this out left.
Damn,
Across the
man.
chalk. Into
Do
the
what?
end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo
Huh?
with his 2nd touchdown.
No, we
pass
playing a
in his
league game.
first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I'm gonna have
And he's
all
got
my
it. It's now a
benefit.
14-7 ball game.
In a minute, I ain't gonna have to start over.
Niners 14.
I ain't gonna have to start
Eagles
over.
7. Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown,
I'll
it's Robbie Gould now
upload
to
it
kick
to
it
the cloud.
away. Taken in at the 3.
Oh, I will.
A lane opens here. He's past the
Move out the
30.
way! God damn!
And he's gonna bring
What
this one
the
inside
fuck?
the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How
yeah,
about
I
that
won't be able
return?
to-
Flipping
I
the
won't-
field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to
I
start the series.
won't, I can't remember who my lowest one is. I think it is Holt.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
Yeah.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, when you've got a guy like Marquise Goodwin,
Yeah,
a
I got
former
Capital for
Olympian,
100,
mind
I
you,
think.
you've got to devise ways to get the football in his hands, and mission accomplished there.
And that was an example of catching a team off
C7,
guard,
I was wanting to
because it
re-sign
really paid
him.
off for
Little
them.
fast
They weren't ready
motherfucker.
for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him, because
But
once
I
he hit
can't
full
sign
stride,
nobody.
that was going to turn into a big play, and it did.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats, look at this, 22.3 miles an hour was his top speed. So
So
from
I'm
the
just gonna bop the
17
bullet
now,
like you
here's
did.
a
Say,
first
fuck
and
it.
10.
Cut Carson.
Here's Hurts to throw.
See, you see that? That's broken.
This is caught.
He let him right fucking by him.
Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra
I
point
gotta
of
get off
tying
on the
this
ball.
thing
I'm
up.
frustrated. I'm just,
And oh, he missed it. No good. And
you
they'll
still got
remain
Avengers
down by a
downloaded,
point.
Dion?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard
'Cause I was gonna start the Kate Bishop shit today.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective
Yeah,
in the
that's what
passing game,
I
resulting in the
uploaded. I got
touchdown.
on the floor. I
Maybe not many
uploaded
people
it.
were focused on
I'm
the
about to
trenches. There was
download it
good
and then
protection
set it
there.
down.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively,
Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably
good shit, 7.
For the
Fuck.
third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Go on, Jalen, get
It's
him.
off around the 37.
What, buddy?
So his struggles just continuing.
You try to stiff arm me?
Throwing the football, Charles, with 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful.
Who wants to win? Nobody. Let me get Jalen now.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
But is it going to be a PS5 version?
All around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo.
Green.
Gets this one to use check. And he's brought down just outside of the 10.
Now you know Jalen ain't hitting juice check like that, dog. That man would fuck him up in the open field.
In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Yeah, rookie.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds.
What, buddy?
In half number 1.
A 31-yard attempt.
And this is off the left, upright, and it caroms in. Not the most convincing kick you'll see, but he got it to go. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around
Hey, buddy.
him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 27. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
I hate having
from
a
our
fucking
broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50. We had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw. And it was an absolute thing of beauty to watch. Never ceases to amaze me, the arm strength of these guys.
Good throw, Jalen.
To the end zone, touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
You want Carson?
He missed one earlier, remember, but this
that man
time
is a 76 overall.
Eagles 20, 49ers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You wouldn't take Fletcher?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Darius Slay? Brandon Brooks, Wayne
San
Johnson.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Yeah,
First
Gary.
down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this
Not
one
on
out
the
as we head
foul.
towards the half. Trying to hit a big jump play right there.
Hell
and
no.
add to their score.
You will get fucked up. But
And
all
I don't
coverage
believe
is
one
broke.
bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. That's taken on the 25. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up first and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start with the option.
Yeah, Jalen. Go on, Jalen. God damn it, Jalen.
Unfortunately, that's the quarterback. Jalen.
Oh, here comes the bum.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 43. First throw now for the backup Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped for a minimal gain.
You just talking shit now. Bruce Sternum.
5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from a lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Get your ass up the sideline.
Here is complete, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What?
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw again on second down. Wentz gonna throw.
Did you see how it bumped him and he just come off of it?
Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Where's your passy, boy? You didn't take a nap.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
I'm in cover 2. What the fuck?
These things worked well for us.
I went low, but
big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo.
ooh.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Eagles 34, 49ers 17. Jake Elliott.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick-6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Garoppolo again. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Open man, it's Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. On the screen, this is Coleman. Powering his way forward. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They will run again with Coleman. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2 hands, Jalen.
After Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Down.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Working from the gun. Wentz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out right at the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Oh, slamming my thumb. What?
Wentz on the draw, leads it for Sanders. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Back now here in Santa Clara. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider
what?
safe.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Wentz to his rookie wideout Rager for an Eagle 1st down.
1st down.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. It's Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine.
What?
Now, you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Jeffrey.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions.
Boy.
They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 2nd down.
I don't care if you get mad.
And he'll be a couple
You're going to get the hell over it.
Here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I reckon.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football.
Dude.
And the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo.
And that's what
And it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll drop this down to Coleman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo to Ayuk. 1st down 49ers. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Garoppolo on 1st down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You can't have my controller, dude.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now they go screen, it's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.